Hey guys, I'm actually going to show you a spot on Dead Island. This is in the hotel when you're going for the truck. This leads you to a hidden map. You come in on this rack. You're going to crouch down. You're going to look all the way down. You're going to jump. And it takes me a few times. But when you're falling through, back jump so you don't die. Then you'll actually be under the map. You can look up at it. You're going to come to a spot where low hanging concrete by a garage. You can jump up in there. And there's cars. And this is actually the truck for the mission you're going after. But when you look at it, Sam B's hanging out of the truck. And he has like some weird zombie eyes going on. Which was cool about this level, there was a bunch of hallways and stuff that you can walk through. And you can interact with a lot of stuff. There is zombies. But each time I've been in here, I've only actually found 2 that came to life. But they kind of frozen in their place. They didn't really do too much. Which I, by mistake, edited out. But whenever there was a spot, there was an office I walked in. Like whenever you go from like Diamond Bungalows or you go to the hotel or wherever you go in this map, it usually tells you on the bottom left hand portion of the screen where you're at. One of the spots actually still came up and it said office. So I'm wondering if the developers of this game actually had a use for this part of the mission, but it just got cut out. Which I think this looked pretty cool. I wish they would have left it in. And so far what I found, there's 2 floors of this game that you can go in. But when if you make it here and you're going through the map, watch on the floor before you go through the next room. Because some spots there's no floor there. It'll look like there's stuff in there, but there's no floor. And when you drop in, it throws you back out of the map. There is some, besides the looting of cash and everything else, there is some weapons, but most of the time, they're only hammers and wrenches. But there is one zombie by his body, he always has a hammer laying by him. And when I was searching him, when I was walking back and forth through the map, he did drop me a legendary mace, which was pretty cool. But like right there, there's these little white cone arrow markers, which you'll see throughout the map, which I guess it was a placement of where they were going to put this. And I know there's been a video like this out there, but the guys did this on the PC because I know on there's buttons that you can transport to different spots. This was actually done on the PlayStation 3, so this was pretty cool. I'm sorry for the length of this video, guys, but it's pretty neat to see all these different little areas that you've never seen before. But there is a couple different floors you can make your way up to. So like this is kind of like I guess it's like a medical area because it's got some medical beds. Just pretty much good to loot. If you're wanting to find extra stuff, it's pretty cool. And just to see something new. But this is there's a spot that looks like a boiler room. And when you go into the boiler room, there's exploding barrels, a couple weapons laying around. But the cool thing's coming up right in here, which you can tell they were going to use this map for something. Yeah, I was looking for weapons. That's why I'm looking at the toolbox. But anyway, over here at this control panel, there's switches you can interact with. They don't do nothing, but obviously you can tell this was going to be something. See that door down there to the left? That's where we're going to make our way to. And it's actually how you get up on the next floor. You got to glitch through. But right there to the left, which we'll head back there in a second, you got to side jump on those barrels and you'll make your way up. And you'll end up there. But when you're up there, if you went down, there's this elevator. And it has a door you can interact with. But you actually got to fall through and you come through the elevator, and that's how you end up back where you were. So you're going to jump up here. You're going to side jump, and it takes me a little bit. It's kind of hard. They don't give you much room. And not this tank I'm going to run at, but there's another one down here. You're going to jump up on it. You're going to jump up on this pipe. You're going to keep jumping. You're going to glitch through, and there's zombies on the floor. A dead one in the shitter. What a way to go. Now you're looking at the top of the boiler room. And there's just a couple of the weapons you can find. And here's one of the zombies I find. Which I'm going to let this one, I know my flashlight's almost dead and it gets hard to see. But I'm going to let it play out because when he gets up, he does not chase me. If you get up on him, he'll hit you. But there's something pretty cool in this room I'm going to show you. See, he'll just stay frozen there in place. And he'll hit you. But he won't chase you though. But this is the cool part. It's a boarded up door and it says dead zone. And there's a hammer laying here. And the soda machines for the snacks and stuff you can interact with. But this is the elevator spot where you jump down and you can go right through the door to go back to where you were.
Let's see what we got.
So like there you can kind of see through the floor. You'll fall back through the map. Some spots are dark, you just shoot and you can be able to tell. But here's a pretty big office area you can go through. Not much in here, guys. It's just for looting. But it's kind of fun to go through and see what they got. Yep, hat stand. There's a few of them laying around. And in here there's a big group of lockers, which almost all the time they're full of alcohol. A few of them here and there will have cash, or they'll be empty. But almost, I mean, it's just walls and walls of alcohol. Almost every locker has alcohol in it. It's walls and walls of lockers, I meant. But they all have alcohol pretty much. Which this is the level where you can find the Molotov mod. So I don't know if this is why they're in here, or if there was going to be something you could use with the alcohol. But this is where you can find the mod for the Molotovs. But almost every one of these lockers have it. And then when you come back in this room, the music changes. So you can tell this was going to be some kind of either a save point or was going to be something special about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that sub button.